Coming up in court today.
That's about what I want. It's my wedding, not yours. You're trying to live out your dream.
No,
me.
I want to have things for you that I could never have.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real justice. Justice is eye for an eye.
The plaintiff is suing her mother for spending her wedding savings on items she did not approve of. The defendant, the bridezilla, claims she's simply making sure her daughter's wedding is the best it can be.
I'm the plaintiff, and this is my fiance, and we are here today because I want my mother to stop trying to ruin my wedding and let me do it the way I want to.
I'm the defendant. My daughter has brought me here to court today saying I'm ruining her wedding. Judge Akim will show her that I'm not trying to hurt her, but to help her.
All rise!
Tanya Williamson, you're suing your mother, Tangi Williamson, for $2,148 for losses sustained by you when your mother canceled reservations dealing with your wedding. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ms. Williamson, you're saying that your daughter's accusations are without merit and you were just doing things to help her. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Tell me about your case.
Well, I'm here today because my mother, she's destroying my wedding. She's destroying all my plans for my wedding. It's like it should be her wedding instead of mine.
Why is that?
Because, first of all, I guess she's jealous because my father never married her. And since when she got pregnant with me, she was young. And I'm young, but I'm in love, and so I'm gonna get married. But she just wants to go her way. If it's not her way, it's not the right way.
Is that your fiance back there?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Randy Coleman, sir.
Okay, come on in here, too. Tell me about this. Now, how long you been engaged?
About 7 months.
7 months? Okay. And when's the wedding supposed to be?
It should be this summer. It was supposed to be, but like I said, she keeps changing everything, so.
Okay. Tell me what kind of things have happened.
First of all, she wants my wedding to be purple, a dark purple, like a big Barney purple passion party.
That is not true.
Yes, Your Honor, yes it is. For example,
like
my dresses.
Not like no Barney.
For example, my bridesmaid dress, it was a bubblegum, like a soft pink.
Right.
Like a silk, little short oriental, you know, not too revealing, but not too long because it's gonna be in the summertime. 2 weeks before we were supposed to go for the final fittings and alterations, the guy calls and says, as far as your pink dresses, we've changed those to long purple. Your mother has called and changed to long purple dresses with lace and a long split that shows their crouch. If they walk, you'll see all their underwear.
Oh, my, did you do that? Did you change her dresses after she'd already?
I did change her dress.
Without even asking her?
Well,
no.
She didn't ask you? You didn't know they got changed? And what happened then? Could you change them back, or did you lose money, or what?
I lost money for that, too, because I have to repay him to go back.
We had a deadline.
Yeah, we have to go back and pay for different alterations again. If they wear the dresses that she chose, when they walk down the aisle, you will see all their underwear. This is a wedding, not a strip tease, a strip show.
Why did you change them without asking her permission? She lost money when you changed it.
Purple to me
because she wants to be
is
her
royalty.
wedding.
Purple deals with royalty.
Not dark purple passion.
Purple.
Like it's like she's playing a Prince video, a Purple Rain video.
Right.
Yes.
So you picked purple because you wanted her, you thought it was royalty and you didn't even ask her?
Purple deals with royalty.
That's not what she wanted, though. She
didn't even ask.
She wanted the
She did not ask
pink.
me at all.
What other things did she change?
She changed the way I wanted my cake. She wanted a 4-layer cake with a soft lavender, and then a darker purple, and then a midnight purple that looks like black.
And then white on top.
White at the top. My cake was gonna be a normal 3-layer cake that you see at a wedding. No, it looked like a big glob of purple bubblegum or something. hideous. Everything has to go her way. I mean, it would be fine if it was the 50s or the 60s.
I'm just trying to make sure everything's beautiful for my daughter.
But it's not beautiful. That's not what I want.
Did you know when she changed the cake?
No, not until the last minute. Not until the last minute. She doesn't tell me or anything. She goes behind my back.
I'm trying to save her money.
But it's not your money.
Appreciate the
it's
fact
our money.
of what I'm doing for her.
You've been paying for it out of your own money?
Yes.
How did you save money to pay for it?
Her money. And she doesn't want to talk to me.
That's not the only thing that she changed. She also, we had invitations already, you know, wrote up and enveloped out, and she went and changed the invitations, and that was like $600 right there.
Did you lost the $600 for your invitations?
We wanted to have our wedding.
And she did that without you even knowing too?
That money was hard to come by, and she changed it, so I lost all my money on that. So I don't ask her for money to pay for anything. I did it all on my own.
Money's hard to come by. We actually had our wedding like planned.
But she doesn't tell me when she wants to do anything.
I don't have to. You should just go by what I want. It's my wedding, not yours. You trying to live out your dream for me.
I want to have things for you that I could never have truly.
But ma'am, she's been paying for it. I mean, how did you say?
She won't talk to me about it. I'm her mother. I helped raise her just as hard as her nana helped raise her.
I understand.
Your Honor, my nana.
Yes.
Your Honor, asked her why did she, we wanted to have like a classic wedding, you know, in a gazebo at the city arboretum. And, you know, arboretum, I'm sorry. And we wanted to have our reception in the garden. This summertime, we can save on spending money for flowers, you know, nice, pretty, soft, bubblegum pink. And she went and counseled that and had it like in a banquet hall, like Lawrence Wilkinson or something, you know,
gravel with heels on. She don't want her friends to get their heels and stuff
So she canceled that too without you even knowing?
Yes.
So she canceled the cake, and you lost money on the cake?
But I paid
and the invitations?
For the ballroom
She scheduled a room that looks like a
it's old time, like 1950s, you know, Lawrence Wilkinson.
Like a retirement home.
Guy or whatever,
like a retirement home.
And that's
we don't want a big stage.
I'm trying to say what we have left between our family. She's all I have left. Her, my grandbaby, it feels like she's trying to tear me away from something I truly feel I belong to.
The plaintiff is suing her bridezilla mother for spending all her money. The defendant believes she's only looking out for her daughter.
All right, Miss Tanya Williamson, you had to cancel the wedding because of all these changes? Because why? You had to reorder everything?
Yes, because nothing is the way that I want it. And I've always pictured the way I want my wedding. Since I was a little girl, I used to discuss how I wanted my wedding with my nana. And like, she's been going crazy ever since she passed away a couple of years ago. And I was trying to tell her that when I was younger, Nana would take me in the attic and we would go upstairs and look at her wedding dress. And it was like, she would pull out this long white box and unravel all the tissue, and the dress would be folded in there, and we would play dress up, and she would tell me how special her wedding day was and stuff. And
I understand. That's the most important day in a woman's life. I understand. I mean, you've dreamed about this your whole life. Well, ma'am, why are you interfering with her? I mean, this is a girl's most important day of her life. I mean, it's her wedding.
Because I'm trying to save what we have left between our family. She's all I have left. Her, my grandbaby, it feels like she's trying to tear me away from something I truly feel I belong to. And to have her yank that from me, it hurts. It really hurts.
Well, Miss Tanya Williamson, have you been including your mother in it?
I try to, but she takes over. I'm not trying to take anything away from her. I just want her just to be included and be happy. Let me do what I want to do with my wedding. Let me make the decisions.
But you want to include her?
I don't have a problem including. I would love to include her. It's just she takes over everything. When I try to suggest or if I make any plans, she changes them.
Right. Now, are you pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, and is that your baby? Mm-hmm. It's your fiance's baby?
Yes,
okay. When are you due?
In 2 months.
In 2 months? And are you trying to get married before you have the baby?
That's why the wedding was so special, because we wanted everything to coincide, and, you know, that would have been our gift to us.
Do you see now how this has affected her?
Yeah.
And do you see how she wanted it a certain way and how your interfering has affected her?
Yeah.
And do you feel sorry that the fact that they are not getting married, that it got delayed because of
that hurts me to my heart.
That hurts even more because I dreamed about this since I was younger. I've always thought how I wanted my wedding.
That, baby girl.
All right.
But
all right. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back with my decision to help you guys out. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
My mother and I used to have a lot of trouble getting along. She seemed like she tried to run my life, but we had to sit down and talk it over and work it out. And I think you two need to do the same.
I know that this is dear to her, and I've been trying to get her to talk to me. But it seems like whenever I do try and talk, she doesn't want to listen to what I have to say because of the differences we have. And I try and tell her, celebrate those differences, not just have what she has or what just I have, but bringing those two as a union.
All rise!
Thank you. All right, Big Sugar Ray, before I do my verdict, I want you to take Miss Williamson, the mother, out the courtroom, if you don't mind. Take her right over there. Take her out the courtroom. I don't want her to hear what I'm saying. Take her somewhere where she can't hear. Yeah, you can take her out the front door. Thank you.
Okay.
First of all, I want to talk to you two. Looking at your mother here today, do you realize how much she loves you?
Yes.
Okay, and do you realize how much your mother-in-law loves the both of you?
Yes, sir.
And do you realize how much she really just cares for you?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that's important is the fact that you're pregnant and that you're going to be having a baby in 2 months, and that baby's going to need their grandmother. Do you agree?
Yes.
And she is willing. You know how many people don't even want to be a grandmother? She's looking forward to it, that she really wants to be a grandmother. And for the benefit of your kid, you need to have a relationship with your mother. You agree, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And this whole wedding planning, what difference does it make if it's a green dress or purple dress in the long run? What matters is that you have a relationship with your mother. There's only one mother you're going to have, and your baby's going to have a grandmother. You understand that?
Yes.
Knowing that, would you agree to get rid of all this wedding planning? Would you agree to do that and let us do it right here today and let me marry you?
Yes.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
Yes, sir.
I know this isn't the dream wedding that you always dreamed about, but if you are willing for me to do it today, I'll do it today. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yes,
That's
Are you
great.
happy? Okay, well, let's get your mother in here. Bring her in, Sugar Ray.
All righty.
Come on in here, Miss Williamson. Come on back in here. I want to talk to you for a second.
Up here?
No, go ahead right there.
Yes, sir.
Now, Miss Williamson, you said yourself, this is your flesh and blood. This is
Yes.
all you have, correct?
Correct.
This is all you have in the world. And you got a grandchild coming up. And that's,
so excited.
and I know you're looking forward to it. And that's family. And family is everything we have in life. Forget about material possessions. Forget about whether a dress looks like royalty. Forget about whether you have the country club or you have a gazebo. None of that's important, is it?
No.
The most important thing is your relationship with your daughter and for you to have a relationship with your grandchild. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out on what life's about. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You do understand that?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've had a long talk with your daughter and her fiance. And your daughter and the fiance want me to marry them here today. Would you agree to that?
I have no problem whatsoever.
You don't have any problem with it?
No.
You
not
don't?
at all.
Okay,
Not
well,
at
we're
all.
going to get married here today.
I got one more.
Did you,
If I can
did you want,
ask one more thing, I have one thing I would
did
like
you want
to give to...
you want to say one more thing? Okay.
Yes, I have one thing I would like to give to my daughter.
Okay, going over there.
Okay. Come here, baby.
What is it?
This was for my mother, her Nana. She gave this to me on my father's death, when my father died. She never knew I had this for as long as she was a little girl. And I've been waiting for this day so long.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have a wedding. Everyone ready? Big Sugar Ray, you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Everybody stand. Well, I've had a long talk with your daughter and her fiance. And your daughter and the fiance want me to marry them here today. Would you agree to that?
I have no problem whatsoever.
You don't have any problem with it?
No.
You
not
don't?
at all.
Okay, well, we're going to get married here today. Mr. Coleman, you ready? Are you ready? All right, Ms. Williamson, your daughter's requested that you serve as her maid of honor, so come on up here. She has also requested a Big Sugar Ray walk her down the aisle. Okay. Everyone ready? Big Sugar Ray, you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Everybody stand. Face me. Okay. All right, I'm happy to be serving as the person to marry you to. Each of you have presented me with vows that you would like to read to each other at the wedding. So, Big Sugar Ray, give the vows to the groom, and these are the vows the bride wrote. Okay, Mr. Coleman.
I, Randy Coleman, take you, Tanya Williamson, to be my wedded wife. With deepest joy, I receive you into my life, that together we may be one. I promise you my deepest love, my fullest devotion, my unending care. I promise that I will lead our lives into a life of faith and hope. And so throughout life, no matter what may lie ahead of us, I pledge to you my life as a loving and faithful husband.
I, Tanya Williamson, take you, Randy Coleman, to be my wedded husband. With deepest joy, I come into my new life with you. As you have pledged to me your life and love, so I too happily give you my love. I will live loving you, caring for you, and ever seeking to please you. God has prepared me for you, and so I will ever strengthen, help, comfort, and encourage you. Therefore, throughout life, no matter what may be ahead of us, I pledge to you my life as an obedient and faithful wife.
Okay. You may be seated. Two, you can face me. Do you, Randy Coleman, take Tanya Williamson to have and to hold in sickness and in health till death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Tanya Williamson, take Randy Coleman to have and to hold in sickness and in health till death do you part?
I do.
Okay. Who has the ring?
Big Sugar Ray Phillips.
Okay. Please give that to the groom. To the groom. You may put it on, Ms. Williamson. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
All right.
I love you, baby.
There you go. All right.
Kiss your man.
Hug your mother-in-law. There you
I
go.
love you, man. I love you. We're gonna be a family, really. We're gonna be a family together.
Today, things turned out so wonderful. My baby girl got married. I've got a grandbaby on the way. And no more stress, no more strife. I've been able to pass on a family heirloom to my baby girl. Thank you, Judge Akim. Thank you.
Well, we came here today hoping that Extreme Akim will rule in favor of us and prevent my mother from ruining my wedding. And it came out that we ended up getting married today. It wasn't the wedding that I was dreaming of, but I am extremely happy, and I just want to say thank you for getting me and my mother back together and letting me marry my husband.
Thank you, Judge Akim. Thank you.